I was definitely excited and nervous at the same time. But I told myself, you know, I'm gonna be on TV. If I'm gonna be on TV, I'm gonna go out with a bang. So it's either I knock this kid out or finish this kid. Oh, he knocks my ass out.
And the thing about it, like this kid made his debut like a couple of months earlier, and he had a devastating. He finished that kid. I don't know what it was, a knee or elbow or something.
Elbow.
He put a hurting on that kid. So that was his first, and then. What a way to, on Access TV against a kid that's already had his fight, made his debut for CES. So they're talking about him a little bit, you know what I mean? I think he was from New York too.
Yeah,
kid coming from New York,
He was a tough kid. He had a few boxing fights. He was a champion at 135 in New York. He had a good record, 5-1.
Yeah.
So he was definitely a tough kid, and he was freaking huge.
Yeah, he was tall, man. He was, and he was big,
All right.
How's this kid, like, you're looking at, how do you make 125, man? Yeah, how do you make
that
125?
guy was really tall.
He was, yeah.
He was skinny.
He was like,
skinny,
almost 5'11", dude.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to squeeze this guy.
Yeah, you gotta
You know, I stood and tried to bang with him, and I saw how he moved really well. He weaved, like he threw punches at me, I weaved them. Then I threw punches at him, and he weaved them. I was like, all right, I gotta try something else.
Yeah.
So I threw a couple punches, and I saw him back up, and I saw him the cage right there, and I'm like, I'm gonna pin his ass. As soon as I pinned him, I felt him, and I was like, oh, he's not that strong.
Oh, that's
That's the best feeling.
But I mean, but like that's in your, like, you've trained with your monsters and stuff.
Exactly.
So you feel that right away. You know
I
what I
train
mean?
with these guys all the time, and like their pressure's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I've trained with them for years, so I got used to that wrestling pressure.
Yeah.
So when I put my pressure on him, and I saw how he reacted to it, he kind of panicked a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah.
Oh yeah, there's that amateur champion coming out. I feel this again. Yeah.
Nobody's strong compared to this kid.
He's freaking strong. If you ask anybody, he's like the strongest guy in our gym.
And what is it? Just like his the whole body, legs, or something?
He just comes in and pops out 30 pull-ups.
He's got 3 kids.
Yeah, he's
dad
strength. He's
And
carrying that one out.
He hit it young.
I used to always like lift, and like I remember my mom got me a bench at like 15.
Yeah.
So that
I started boxing at 13. I used to always do my push-ups.
So you got that tendon strength and that dense muscle strength.
He was on prison workouts at 13.
I've always done construction, so I'm a laborer, so I always have to carry lumber, concrete, so like all that helps. Those are muscles.
Full of that
those are
stabilize
muscles. You can't really train those muscles at the gym. You can't. You really can't.
Yeah.
So like just work in general helped me too.
Excellent.
And I love my job.
Now you talked about construction. Are you well? Are you well?
No, I got a welding certificate just because
I
there was a point in my life where I had to leave and move to North Carolina.
Okay.
And I was at an auto body shop, so I was like, figure out. I mean, I can make more money if I do a little bit of welding.
Oh yeah.
So I went and took a course, and I used to weld mufflers and stuff.
A ton of money then them
No.
body guys.
It's a good trade, yeah.
Construction's my favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't like getting burnt.
Well, construction also you're building something, you're creating it. You know what I mean? I always like wished. You know, I've been working for the post office almost 30 years, and you know, I'm licking stamps and babysitting. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a good job, but I always thought to myself, I wish I got into like a construction or some kind of trade that I could actually create or build something on my own.
You get so much pride out of it.
And because with my you know, the way my motor runs, I would be building mansions or something. Like I would just go. You know what I mean? I mean it's kind of, you know, hard in the post. I can only lick so many stamps.
Yeah, that ladies. He's looking for a date.
Just tongue in a day.
This podcast.
Is that what we call this now? Is that what we call this now? Steve's scamping it again.
With one eye closed and everything.
It's taking a turn.
You got
two more. You got 2 more.
Oh my God. All right, we're still on you, my friend. 3 kids?
Yes, sir.
Junior right here.
My oldest, 10 years old.
How you feel about dad beating people up in a cage, locked up? Huh?
He's proud.
Proud. Does he, do you train at all?
Yeah, I train him.
Does he?
He's
he
really
does.
good,
There
actually.
you go. And what, like, more, like...
Naga.
Really?
He already
Two-time
won
Naga champ.
two-time champion.
Really?
Hoping to get him in the next one, and I'm probably gonna hop in too.
Oh, great, man.
Keeps me active.
See, yeah, that's
you know?
the same thing, like, you know, like you were talking about, like Muay Thai, you can stay active, and you guys
Yeah,
always have
Naga, too.
jiu-jitsu to play around with, you know what I mean?
Totally.
You
Now-
get the urge, you
Yeah.
know?
Now, as far as, but, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the competition, you know what I
Exactly.
mean? The competitive nature. But we talked, when you took your first Muay Thai fight, it was pro. You had to be, like you said, it's across the
They
board.
don't let you.
Yeah.
But, like, Naga, that's just, it's everything, right? I
Naga's-
mean, it's just by
by-
belts
Yeah,
or
it's just-
weights
yeah.
and stuff
it's
like
just
that.
You
competition.
do it off your own level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's why you do any of that stuff still?
I haven't done one. I did one last year.
Oh, really?
Last year.
Cool.
Did alright.
Yeah, it was last year, in the beginning of last
Yeah,
year.
right. We went. I think I got second in the like 150-pound expert division.
Now, when you guys go, you must see other, you know,
Oh, yeah.
fighters,
Oh,
other
yeah,
MMA
yeah.
guys
Oh, yeah,
doing
yeah,
that same
yeah.
thing, so it's
You
cool.
see every gym.
Yeah,
every
everyone's there, yeah.
Because every gym has a jiu-jitsu program.
Yeah.
So they have every gym has people that wanna even if they don't fight, they still want to compete. And Naga's like the perfect place for just like normal people to show up and compete.
Excellent. It's a great, organization.
Yeah, it's
These
for everybody.
kids are driving in it, you know what I
Kids,
mean?
all the way up to
You know, when it comes in, it's a great, that's when it's like
That's spare.
a king size, like a big smoker shop.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because these kids they don't, it's either that or the big stage.
Right,
So you go to
exactly.
see, Eddie Bravo or fight for them guys, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like a huge
It
smoker.
is.
Everyone, families go there.
Yeah.
You get your whole crowd there cheering for you. And then we got these 10-year-olds in there,
They're
they're our future right here, these
Exactly.
kids.
You start them young.
Yeah, definitely. Like you, you still, what are you, 14?
I'm 26.
25.
Jesus, you're like,
25.
you're really 12. You're, you and I are going to, yeah. You and I are going to have a room together at the house. And we're going to be drinking this together.
Let's go.
So, all right, so this time, like they talked about, this is a stacked card. Chances are you're not going to be, on the
Yeah.
Access TV, but
Makes sense.
you had your first fight. You were on
Exactly.
Access TV, so
I was blessed to do my
that
first.
bucket list is there. But you're going to be there again because these,
Oh yeah.
when he comes back, he's going to the UFC. There's no question about it. He's going. Who knows when he's going? It should be after this
It's only a
fight.
matter of time.
Yeah, it should be
Hope
after
so.
this fight.
Can be this
Um,
year. This year.
Oh yeah,
End
it's
of the
got to be.
year.
It's
Yeah,
got to
this
be.
is it, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now they're starting to. We had a few fighters going. Now New England, they're seeing it, man.
They're picking them all
They're
up.
seeing it. We got the best camps here, and everyone's cross training or getting looks from that. You guys are at Lozan's all
Yeah.
going there, getting them looks with them
Tomorrow
killers
morning.
over there. So everyone's evolving, man. It's great to be in. I mean, you got to have some competitive. Someone's got to fight someone in New England.
Yeah,
you
It's
know what
gonna
I mean?
happen.
But yeah, exactly. What are you gonna do?
But that's the thing that's New England's been missing. Like you look at all the other states, everybody trains with everybody, man. They don't fight really guys in their own state
Yeah.
anymore. We haven't really had that, like a gym where everybody can go to and they can all be cool. We don't have to train together all the time, but you can go and get that different work,
Mhm.
different looks. There's no place like they're starting to do that now. Everybody's
Yeah.
starting to see it now, and they're starting to go and cross train.
Yeah.
Work. You obviously still got to have some kind of people to fight around here for amateurs and everything else, but at the high levels, when you start to get there, you can only fight so many guys from around here.
Yeah,
Everybody
You're
else
gonna
is
fight
coming
the
in.
same dudes all
exactly,
the time.
exactly.
No
So
Like I can spar Richie every day, but eventually we start to learn what we do.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work anymore.
You
Like
get
he
used to
knows
it,
what's
yeah.
coming. It's the same thing when I was
Yeah.
talking to Nate Andrews. Same thing, veteran right there. He goes, yeah, I start training. John Dume, he starts seeing. He knows I can't when I'm grappling. I start doubting myself because some of these moves aren't working, but they know it's coming. And then he goes, I go to Lozan's or I go somewhere and
You get everybody.
I'm grappling with somebody just as legit, and I'm catching them with these moves.
Yep.
Because they don't, so you need that. You
Yeah,
definitely need that.
Like there's coaches that like you go to and they're like you can't train with anybody else.
Right.
yeah.
You can't. You have
Yeah,
to train. With
yeah.
Like you
You
can't
have
go
to
there.
train with this guy. You have to train.
I
with
think that was.
And in the past, there's
Maybe
been a
not.
lot of like this gym doesn't like this gym,
Yeah.
and I feel like we're getting past that now.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't have to. You know, there's no tension walking into the gym right there,
No,
and you know who you're you know who's you're cool with, who you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Even you know, gyms have, you know, they have their own guy. Yeah, I'd stay away from him. You know what I mean? They know who they are. You know what I mean? Watch out for him over there. He knocks someone out.
The guy who goes
his
too hard.
wife,
The guy
you
who
know,
goes
something's
for
wrong
goals.
this week. You know what I mean?
Just don't go
They
way
chipped
down.
him on overtime or something. He's kicking people in the head over.
Yeah.
Watch out for him. But, so let's
It's
get back.
like even when we're going to these places, like when I go to Triforce or I'm going to Lozon's or I'm going to Junico, it's like I go there for like good work and I like going there, but at the end of the day, I know like my core group of guys is, you know,
Yeah,
these two
exactly.
guys and, you know, a
Yeah,
couple
you
more.
have your
John
family.
and Van Dam,
Yeah.
and you know I have my
Taylor.
coaches. You know,
Taylor.
my coaches
Taylor.
are my coaches. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You guys got people fighting everywhere. I mean, you got Brandon Vogel.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's fighting on the no boundary also.
Same night I'm
He's-
fighting.
yeah.
He's
fighting
fighting,
same night.
and we talked about all these other camps.
And then we have John Clark.
He's
He's
fighting-
fighting the next case.
It's like back.
Yeah.
It's just back to back.
So I'm gonna be a kid. I
we
think
have three weekends in a row, and we just had our friggin' 16-year-old prodigy. He had a Muay Thai fight. What was it? Last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you posting about him on Facebook. Yeah.
24-year-old dude. He's
Really?
16
He fought a
years old.
24-year-old dude. And he's 16 and he smashed
That
him.
is what a feeling that
So
must
there you
be.
go.
Smack
I
him.
wonder how his father's feeling.
Yeah.
He's still gonna kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for him
I know.
someday. You know
Oh,
what I
my
mean?
proud.
God. I just want to know.
I know. Get you in a darce while you're not looking, man. You know, 10 years ago, kids
gets
wouldn't
me-
even know what a darce is.
he
You know what I mean?
gets
This
me
kid
in
probably
arm
like
bars
does it
now.
like in his
Yeah.
sleep now.
We
He
spar all
gets
the
me in arm
time.
bars now.
It's
Walk in the living
unreal.
room.
I love it.
Think
I was like rolling with Gary Belleto's young brother.
Watch out, watch out.
Yeah.
I throw kicks at him.
I saw
punches.
I saw
I could
actually
like
the
walk
last
every single one.
Naga. I saw Gary there and he was
Yeah,
coaching
he was
his
in
little
there.
brother, and I was watching his brother. I was like, oh,
The
wow.
transitions this little kid makes, you know what I mean? It's like wow, you know what I mean? He was like all over me. I was like I had a tarantula around me or something like that. I was like,
Out of here.
get off me! It was like freaking arm bar me.
That's what he's like.
Yeah, just
I roll with
just
this little one.
all that body right on one. Like,
Yeah.
Just a pit bull.
Throws up the arm bars, puts me in a guillotine. Awesome. Come on.
well, you guys weigh about the same.
Pretty much.
Or trying to.
Yeah.
So, all right, you,
Yes,
because
sir.
we're gonna end with him pretty soon.
We'll leave.
Because we're gonna talk about. He's got a couple of fighters that.
We just
we're
did
gonna
a
talk
drink
about.
and that's it. We're finished
Are we
with
gonna
that.
drink?
You gotta get the Cusco.
Can you open that? We'll get a
Straight
Well,
from
we got Peru.
Imported by the
From
Bahamas.
Peru.
It's llama.
I might be late, baby. Hold on.
That llama
So-
juice.
April 6th.
Yes, sir.
We saw your poster. I love CES. They stopped putting the posters up of the matchups. But you got a new opponent.
Yes.
You and Gary, up until last week, had opponents.
Switched up.
And, like, you know, talking to him, you don't know who you're, you know,
It's gonna
you're
change.
training for yourself and putting your
Exactly,
game in.
yeah.
So, whether it's him or not, you might just want his, you know, his stats and how tall he is or whatever.
Yep.
But now you got a new opponent. What's that do for you? Anything? Or, like, what do you...
I think this opponent's gonna be. He's more of a kickboxer,
Okay.
so he has like a couple titles in the amateur ranks. For kickboxing, but his MMA record wasn't that good. But
Okay.
I don't look past that.
No.
Because you're not the same man you were yesterday, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? You are who you are today, and I'm sure he got better, and he improved on his weaknesses.
Yeah.
But come April 6th, he's gonna get hurt.
He's gonna push him against and feel that pressure.
He's gonna feel the dad
Like,
strength.
come down, you don't you don't want to fight me.
Jose Jr. can take it. So yeah, like you have your game plan. You know what to do in there.
Yeah.
You went against your last fight. You went against the kid that was boxing credentials. Now you
I
gotta.
needed a stool for that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, it's all right, man.
Yeah.